As the crisis in Iraq escalates, the U.S. is sending another 300 troops to beef up security in the country. The U.S. Pentagon says this will raise the total U.S. troop presence in Iraq to about 750. A number of U.S. embassy staff in Baghdad will be moved to consulates in the north and the south of the country. U.S. President Barack Obama has directed that 200 troops be sent in to reinforce security at the embassy and Baghdad International Airport. CCTV's Jim Spellman has more on the situation in Iraq.
Sunni militant group ISIL has declared the creation of a new caliphate, or Islamic empire, spreading from Aleppo in northwest Syria to Diyala province in northeastern Iraq. They have renamed the group simply Islamic State, or IS, dropping references to Iraq and Syria and calling for Muslim groups from around the world to swear their allegiance. The group declared its plans in a taped message.
So here is the flag of the United Islamic State, flying high and casting its shadow from Aleppo to Diyala. And below it, the wall of the oppressors is destroyed, and their flags have been lowered.
The group's leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, has been named the new caliph, or head of state.
And he accepted the proposal, and thus he becomes the imam and caliph of all Muslims everywhere.
It has long been a desire of extremist groups to form a modern caliphate in the Middle East that would erase national boundaries and draw Muslims from around the world. This fighter is from Chile and says the fight is about much more than controlling land in Iraq.
Rather, our jihad is more loftier and higher. We're fighting to make the word of Allah the highest.
The predominantly Shiite Iraqi army has been increasing its efforts to battle the Sunni extremists, but appears to be making little headway. To help in the fight, a shipment of fighter jets from Russia is now in Iraqi hands. The United States and Iran both have advisors on the ground and surveillance aircraft in the skies above Iraq. And to the west, Syria has launched airstrikes against several border towns controlled by the militants. Ihsan al-Shamari at Baghdad University says efforts to form a caliphate may backfire.
This move will be confronted by a powerful reaction from powerful countries, as well as regional countries. All the world's weapons will be aimed at ISIL and Baghdadi.
All this as Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki struggles to maintain power. The Iraqi parliament convenes Tuesday to elect a new government, and increasingly there are calls for Maliki to step down. Jim Spellman, CCTV, Washington.